friends. So I am sitting here and I just crocheting some turtle. So welcome to a evening of crochet. So grab something to drink. I have some water here. It is now 8:36 and I will show you what I have made and what I'm working on and so on. So I have a couple of things I'm working on. So my desk is here. I'm going to put the camera down a bit. So this is what I'm working on right now. Hope you can see. So I have some turtles. I made one already. This is it. But the head is a bit floppy, and this is no pattern. I'm just winging it. And I'm going to show you the process of how I do my turtle. I think it's not too bright. Maybe it's too bright. Anyhow, so here I'm working with some loops and thread yarn from Michaels and a 5mm hook. So let's put that away. Okay, so this is my turtle that I've made, and I'll show you the process of how I go about doing and making stuff sometimes, other than when I'm using a pattern. So let's put this aside. So this is my book of all my writing of my patterns and stuff I do. So I want to make a turtle, and I'm using a total of 36 stitches. Let me see if I could find it. So here is one. This is how I kind of like figure out my stitches where I want to put the head and so on. But there's another one I did last night. See if I could find it. So here, this you can see here. This is what I did, and then I divided my stitches, the amount of stitches I want between the legs, the fins, and the head and the tail. So the tail normally would go here, between here. So I use 2 stitches, and that's how I divide my stitches, so I know how I want my stuff to do, where to put my legs and stuff. And this is the results of it, by just doing that simple drawing and dividing the stitch. So I basically want this turtle to be like something like this, you know, like he's laying on his back. So I am contemplating whether I should tack the head this way or just leave it floppy, so it could either be like that. But seeing as I want it this way, maybe I should tack it this way. So I'm using some Michael's Home Slim yarn. No, this is Sweet Snuggle yarn. I always call all Michael's yarn Home Slim, but it's not always Home Slim. This is the Chanel Sweet Snuggles Light, sorry, in this green color. And this color yarn here is what I got from Hobby Lobby at their clearance sale. I don't know when Hobby Lobby is going to have their clearance sale. So here I make another shell. Sometimes I make my shell a little stubby, sometimes I make it bigger. So I finished the shell. I'm working on the head right now. You can see here. And sometimes once something don't have to match, I usually don't really, I just crochet and I wing it and I fudge it, and when I'm making something, the only thing I kind of concerned about, like if I'm making a head and I got extra stitches or anything, I would just fudge it. But if I am making the fin and so on, and you want it, of course you want it to have the same size. So I would just make sure that I do the right amount of stitches and so on for the fin. So that's my turtle right there, head. So I'm going to get some stuffing, and I'm going to stuff it. So do you like making turtles? What pattern do you use to make your turtle? I mean, I love making amigurumi, and some stuff come, unless it's very complicated, then I would get a pattern, but some stuff I just wing it myself. So here's my little head. I'm going to do a couple rows so I can make it to, so right now I have how many stitches? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 stitches. So I'm just going to crochet another row, and then I will seam it up. These little turtles, I usually make it a little bigger, but I decided that I'm going to make some medium-sized one compared to just making it, big all the time. So if I'm going to make a bigger turtle, I would use a bigger size hook, and sometime a little more bigger size yarn, and probably use the same. So right now I think I like where my head is, so I'm just going to fold it like this. What I normally do, I just, here it is, I will just fold it like this. I first crochet one, and then I will just go through, because I have 12 stitches, I'm going to go through 6 times 1 2 3 4 5 6. So here I'll show you my book again, and this is my book, and I'm going to show you here. So you see I have 1 2 3 4 5 6. So here it is, my 6th stitch for my head, and then I'm going to do, and I use 3 stitches to attach the fins. Okay, so that's my construction of my turtle. Let's continue to make the rest of the fins. Market coming up this week, the 1st of March. You believe it, guys, it's almost 4 more days before the month is over. So I'm just going to put on my glasses, because sometimes, so I'm going to put 6 crochet. So I'm going to make the fins. I'm going to use this light blue, light green, sorry, yarn. And here I go again with Michael's yarn. Not being able to pull. When you see, so one of the thread is kind of like already ravel out, and then you can pull it. I hate that. See? So I'm going to loose it out. Here it is. See, that's why I couldn't pull it. So I'm just going to, you see, I have to cut all that off. I hate that. Which, and I could start it with, I'm gonna cut up to here. I could start it with a chain, but I like to pull my loops. I like to close the magic loop, for that. So let's try this again. I'm just going to do it, see if I could do it a little loose and see if it will work. Yeah, so I am making some stuff, and I'm going to show you something that I made. I made them yesterday, and it is some stress ball. I had gotten, someone had asked me to, here we go, see, I just do it looser and it pulled easy. Someone had asked me at the market to make some, I think I'm gonna do half double crochet for this thing, so I could finish fast. So someone had asked me to make some stress ball. I made two, I made three. I took it to the market, the last market, but I made one out of some Chanel Sweet Snuggle Light yarn, and it was too big. So the person that asked me to make it bought one, and then another lady, that the one that organized the craft market, she bought the other one. So everybody was kind of like fascinated with it. So, but they didn't like the big one that I made. So I decided I'm going to make smaller ones. I'm gonna have to use a stitch marker because I almost missed my stitch here. Stitch. So I decided I'm going to make some out of just regular yarn. So that's exactly what I did. I'm gonna raise this up again. So that's exactly what I did. So I'm going to show you that. So I did work on my gnome for the month of February. I'm not completely finished. So you have to, I think I'm going to show you that on Friday. So I have just the hat to finish, and I want to make one of the embellishments. Seeing it was February month and it was Valentine, they have some hearts. So I want to make at least one heart to go with the gnome. So I have to finish that, and also I am trying to finish some market prepping stuff. So that's why I'm making these turtles. And I said, you know what, let me go and just make a video while I'm crocheting and talking to you guys. So I made it feel a little lighter, making it with the half double crochet. It feel much lighter. So let me show you what I've made. So this is the stress ball I've been making. So I just wing my stress ball. This is the insert that I got from Amazon. See? And what I did, I just crochet a ball and I put some eyes and I give it some arms and a little legs. So, you know, kids, they could pull the legs, they could swing it by the arm. Just this one I made like that. So, and you know, it's hands, palm size. So you could hold it in your hand comfortable. Then I decided, let me try some kind of animals. I don't know what kind of animal this is, but it looked like some kind of animal. And I made this one. Just wing it. I used some bobble stitch for the ears, bobble stitch for the arms here. And this is what it looks like. I don't like when the video, it kind of like focus on the object and it just make your face look so dark. So I put some light on. So this is what it looks like. So you could squeeze it like this. I'm thinking about so far I made three. So I made one like this before, and my husband saw it and he said, "Oh, that's cute. Abigail is going to like it. Abigail is my daughter." So he said, "Oh, give it to her." I said, "You gotta pay for it." He said, "How much?" I said, $10. And so he said, "Okay, go in my wallet and take the money." I took $20. I said, "It's inflation." So I think I'm gonna buy some more yarn and make some, which I got a lot of yarn. I don't have to buy yarn. So this is my little bow, and I want to make at least 3 more. So for this one, I use some impeccable yarn that I got from Michael's, and this is the yarn that I used to make that, and it is apricot multi. I used this yarn to make something else before. I can't remember what is it I used this yarn to make. And the reason why that's why I got this yarn was to make something I was supposed to make. Anyhow, this is 100% acrylic. It's a number 4 weight yarn, but it's a very light number. This is not a very, this could to me could be a number 3 weight yarn, but it says a number 4. Medium. It's not a worsted weight. It's a medium weight. So it's 187 yards, 100 gram, 171 meters. A number 5 millimeter hook it called for. So this is the yarn, and this is what the pattern it work up to. So maybe I'll make some more of this. More. I probably wouldn't make this exact thing because it takes a lot of time. So maybe I wouldn't make any more of these, but I probably just make the stress ball. So I have some more insert there, and I'm going to use them and make some more. So I was watching Rel, and she had made this snake, but hers was scrappy. So right now I don't have enough scraps of Chanel or Sweet Snuggle or Light or whatever. So I had this ball of yarn that I got from Hobby Lobby when they had a clearance, and it's the same yarn that I'm using to make my turtle. So I made the snake first. So here's my snake. I would like to make more of this snake. So this is my snake. I use the yarn to make this thumbnail. So this is, I hope I did a good thumbnail. So this is the snake. I will link it in the description box below. I think I linked it in my last video. Did I? Can't remember. Anyhow, so you could probably even wrap it up and it would stay. Look at that. His head is a bit crooked. Ooh. So this is my snake. I like the colors and everything. I had made some snake before, and I just wing it. But I like how this one is, so I probably be making more of. Let me put the camera down and you can see how it's sitting on the desk. See how it's sitting on the desk? So this is how it is on the desk. I asked my daughter, I said, should I put a tongue on it? And she said, no, Mom, it look cute just the way it is. So and when you loose it out, you see how it raises up? Watch. So that's how it is. This is such a, I think this is one of the best made snake pattern that I ever find. And also the idea could work for a lot of other things. So I'll see if I will be able to make another one by time now on the market. If not, I think the tail should be like this. Let me see. Oh, we have rattlesnakes here. You know, I live in Arizona, but I never saw rattlesnakes. I never saw a snake, a rattlesnake. I saw a little baby snake, but running across in a park, but never a big, you know. So that's my snake, guys. So I have this little pouch. This is a simple pouch with a little zip. But I went to a bookstore and I saw this pouch. It was $3.50. Not that I can't make it, but the reason why I bought this is because of the fabric with this little cat and the little birds on it. I just love that. It holds a lot. No matter it looks small, but it holds a lot. It's just as simple. It's not line or anything. So I have that. Then I had purchased this from Amazon. It's some eyes inside, but look at this. Inside they have little glasses right there. So I got 8 pairs of glasses. I got some buttons. I even got some, let me see if I could open it and show you the label. I got some little labels, say handmade. See? I got some button. Now look at these eyes. I can show you one on, I did one on this turtle here. See, look at the eyes on this turtle. So I did that. These, oh, I feel like if something wet touched my feet. Thought it was the cat. So I could actually put this label on this thing, but sometimes I don't want to, because just in case somebody buys for a child, you know. But it looked cute with this little label. See, it's a nice little green label and it's a handmade. But it looks so professional. I have my own label too. I could put on sometime on this, but I cater sometime. I'm thinking about tacking this head up. I wanted to leave it, but so it could be like, you know, he's just being a lazy little turtle. Yeah, so that's my little turtle there. And my snake. I like this yarn. I think I have a different color somewhere. I have to look. So I worked on my gnome. I'm not going to show you that till Friday, because until it's completed, but I did mess it up. So look at my little drawing. So I drew this, my daughter colored it. This is how I start a lot of my patterns that I want to make. So I have my moosh. I want to use my moosh body and just construct this into a bunny. So that's here. I had drawn this for a long time ago. See, I even start writing, but I never finish it. I got a lot of things that I drew, and I never, you know. That's how I start my, if I'm going to make something. And let me show you the gnome. This is the gnome that I'm supposed to be making. So stay tuned to see that, or if you would like to see how it turned out. I did got a new amigurumi book, guys. And this amigurumi book, I think it will be the last one for this year. So, and it's this whimsical stitches. I have this book by Lauren S.P. I have this book in digital, but I always want it in a physical copy. Every time I go to get it from Amazon, it's always $20-something. I said, no, I'm not gonna buy it. And I was looking for I don't know what's the reason why I end up on Amazon. And there it was for 15-something, and I just got it. I just grabbed it up so quickly. There was a deal on it, and I grabbed it up so quickly. I am planning to make some stuff out of this book. I think it have quite a few things that I could use for keychain if I use a smaller yarn. And I did make one thing out of this book, and it's this little mallard duck right here. So I am going to go and finish up crocheting on my turtle, and then what are you working on? Is there anything you're working on? I was watching this girl from the Bahamas. I'll put her name across the screen. I just like watching her. Every time she bring out a video, I watch it, and I just, because she and I, we do a lot of crocheting of amigurumis and something like that. So every time I just like to see the things she makes and so on. So she was making some tofu turtle. I like that turtle. So I'm just going to see if I could make some turtle like that. Because the thing is, all it is just some bubble stitch. I did make one little turtle like that before. I had it somewhere here. If I could find it, I'll show it to you. I did make one turtle like that before. It was a little tiny turtle. Let me see if I could find. Here it is. I made this little tiny turtle, and I just wing it. I just makes the top, make the head, and then I sew the head on, crochet it on, and then just go and mix 4 bobble stitch at the bottom. So I think I could make a little bigger one like this. I'm meaning to put this on a keychain, and I haven't gotten the chance to put it on a keychain yet. I gotta work on doing that. So yep. So yeah, I would also leave our link in the description box below if you want to check her out. But she, Trident gift shop. She had, I think this is the second time she changed her name, so it's hard to keep up. But she's from the Bahamas, and she loves to make amigurumi. She makes some nice, cute things. So yeah, I am going to continue to work on some stuff, and let me show you. I got this yarn. A girl at my job gave me this yarn. It's so fuzzy. I'm thinking it would make a nice frog. I don't know what kind of yarn it is. She asked, she said, do you know what kind of yarn this is? I said, I don't know what kind of yarn it is. It's just fuzzy, see? Lots of fuzz. So that's my thing. I'm just going to sit here before it's now 9:05 before I get ready. And I did go and walk today. I walked for my friend and I. We go for a walk. Sometimes we do 3.5 miles. But it so happened that today we did 4 miles. It's nice when you walk with someone, and you chat. You don't feel every step. But when you go walking by yourself, sometimes you feel every step, unless you listening to a nice book or something. So she live in the same neighborhood with me, so I would call her and say, oh, you want to walk today? And she would say yes, and then we would meet right in the street, and we would go for a walk. And then I come back home and do what I gotta do. Yep. So this is the fin. It's a little big, but I'm going to, close it up. I wanted to make some crochet bags. I find my market it's a lot of older people, you know, and I want to take some stuff that is, you know, that will gear more towards them, so they would have something to buy. A lot of them would buy, and they would buy for their grand, or some of them would just pass by, or they would buy a gift for someone. But you know, the market has been slowing down, the one that I have been going to, so I'm trying to incorporate things to, you know, see what would draw some interest. And I also have some cotton yarn, little thread that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I want to make some earrings for the spring. So not only amigurumi, I'm thinking about also incorporating some other stuff into my market. I did make some dishcloth, but dishcloth is not selling. You know, people would pick them up, open them, I wrap them in label, pick them up, look at them, put them back down. So I have to find something else to, you know, bring to the market. I also, yeah, the spring is coming up. I want to make some bunnies, some peeps. Last year I made some peeps and it did sell. So I want to make some more and see, you know, how it goes. But I want to make it early. Sometimes I procrastinate and don't make it early, and then when the season come around for the stuff, I'm grabbing and rushing to make stuff. So if I start now in April, I should have enough for my market. At least some bunnies and some other ducks and spring stuff, you know. So that's how it goes. Yep, and I want to see if I can create that bunny out using my mush pattern body, and just make a head and some ears to put onto it. So yes, guys, I also have to finish my duck. There's a lot of things I have a lot of WIPS that I need to finish, you know, so I have to work on those. And I also, you know, sometimes you keep telling yourself, oh, I'm not gonna buy any more yarn, and I almost bought some yarn, but I control myself. I didn't get it. Put it in the cart and everything, but I didn't get it. Because I'm talking to myself. I said, I want to finish. I want to use what I have. Seeing as the market is so slow, it don't make no sense invest the little money that you make into buying yarn, you know? You have to... At first, when I started crocheting, I started just, you know, because I love crocheting, and you know, it was a way of, oh, I think I'm doing double stitch. I'm busy yapping and I'm forgetting what I'm doing. It was a way of relaxation and getting rid of, I never used to use chunky yarn. I used to use just the acrylic or cotton yarn or make amigurumis. And then this plushy rage came, and then everybody's using the plush yarn. So I decided, you know what, you got to get with the times. And I had made so many stuff that I decided to start looking for market. And it so happened that I find a market that is close to me, and I got accepted into it due to a friend. And I've been there ever since. And I've been just crocheting and going to the market and selling my stuff. So People say, oh, you don't go to any other market, but sometimes it's so hard to get into a market unless you. Since I've been doing a market, the only other I got to a market where I was invited by Historic Society, and then I did one where I went to a school, and that was it. So I don't know. We'll see. Yep. So we'll see. The market is this weekend. I'll see again how it goes. If not, I have a friend that she lived like, I would say 2 or 3 hours, and that's where it's very cold and it snows and stuff like that. They usually got a market up there. I was thinking to try it, but I don't know. Sometimes to travel so far, and sometimes I don't know. I've been doing this market for a while, and every time I have to go to the market, I still get nervous. I know almost everybody there at the market, and they know me, and still I go there. I still, and they always, no matter how much time I said I'm going in my bed early the night before the market, I always trying to do last minute stuff. So I gotta try and organize. I did get some new tablecloth for because the stretchy one that you stretch and put under the legs, they got holes at the bottom. So, and then every time I have to raise up the table to do that, so I decided I'm just going to get some different tablecloth. So when I go to the market next week, I'm going to show you the new tablecloth that I get. And I didn't get black this time, I got white. So yep. So that's it, guys. Going to continue making my I have two more. I finished. This is the second one. I have two more to finish. I mean, I could sit here and chat with you guys and finish up this. Maybe I should start doing lives and see. But guys, I will be using just talking and not answering your comments. I don't know if I could do your lives. I probably have to get somebody to do it. Answer the comment. Yes, guys. So I hope you like this video. Share it with a friend. Subscribe if you like. It's always nice to have new friends. And hope you like what you see that I'm doing here. I don't know. I think this looks like a triangle. My fins. It's not rounded. Maybe I'll keep it. I'm going to put it on to the body and see how it looks. Where's my my shell? Huh. See, oh, here's my shell. So, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. But I think I like, look at this. It's the same. It's just that these are single crochet and this is half double crochet. So it come out a little bigger. But I'm going to try it and see how I like it. So I'm going to cut here. And then I'm going to weave. I have to weave in the end. I normally burn the end so it don't, ravel out when I try to put it through the needles. Because sometimes it could ravel out. I needed to do my fingers, my nails. This one nail come off. I do my nails myself. I do the dip. I got all different colors. So I just do it myself. But this one came off. My nails are grown long. without the fake nails, that, and then it broke and I wanted to go somewhere and I put them on, and then this one break off and I haven't gotten the time to fix it. Anyway, I have to make time, because if I bother myself, I'll be crocheting and don't make no time to do anything. So guys, I think I'm going to go and I'm going to leave you here. I'm gonna go get ready for bed, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Don't forget to be kind to yourself and kind to others. You know, have a blessed night, because it's nighttime now. A blessed night, a blessed day wherever you are. And remember the Lord your God always in these times. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for spending some time with me. And enjoy whatever you're doing, crafting. And I'll see you in my next video. Until next time, bye-bye.